Greetings, everybody, on this glorious Saturday night. It may not be Saturday for you when you watch this, but it is for me. And Kingleaf decided that he would like to play Divinity again. And a little bit of background there. Me and him have played this a few times around. We've never actually completed the game.
Yeah, because the definitive edition got announced and they were reworking the ending, and we don't want to beat the game and have a shite ending.
No, we actually did go through it to the definitive edition, remember? Back when I was living with you again. We did play this and we didn't finish it. That was definitive edition.
Where did we get to?
We got to Arcs again. So we did. That's the first time I ever played it. We got the Arcs. I got the Arcs with, Claire.
Yeah.
So did, and we played it again when I lived with you for a bit. So it's never been finished by us, but this time it's going to be a little bit different because we've modded it to the high heavens. So we have, so we're going to just launch it up and make it a little bit different, and we've upped the difficulty from what I'm used to. So I'm on the tactician mode, so it is. I'm sure some people like to watch more hardcore shit, but I'm not good enough at this game to be that good. So I'm not. So well, let's go. We'll get ourselves started. Character creation.
See, we need to. What type of characters are we going to be?
I'm going to be pure, made up character. Like, so how do we switch characters? Not. I don't want to listen to the origin story. Fuck you.
You go to custom.
It's this done that twice. Custom. Where is custom?
On the backgrounds. On the right hand side. The wee arrows.
That's right. I'm going to be a custom. I don't know what to be.
I know. You always have an idea of what you're going to be until you actually look at it. You're like, that could be any one of these things.
I'm just going to custom human it up. I'm a bore, I know. But hopefully I can fucking spice it up with my class. So with the mods, you can see that there's quite a bit there. So there is.
If you're being complete custom, I'm gonna be complete custom as well. I'm gonna be undead.
I don't care about being the fucking main characters.
No, I mean,
have we got a mod that makes us play with them all though? Did you say?
No, I didn't get it.
Ah, fuck it then.
But no, I meant like Leaf characters, or that's what I meant by what's our character? You're gonna be Leaf Lord or Lord P, Crab Lord, that type of thing. Or if it's just brand new characters.
I don't know. Have to keep the R lower.
The lower then.
So it is, but there's a lot here. There's things like Tide Caller. Do you know what I mean? It could be
yeah.
King God, Crab God, Grave Caller, Hexen, Arsonist, Infernal, Phoenix, Scorcher, Nightcloak, Spectre, Umbra. What's an Umbra? Hang on, let me see. Dark Magic.
Once again, there's a few fucking mods that I don't actually have installed, but they're showing up for some reason, so...
Oh well. Let's see what randomness it throws us into. Like, I've been watching a lot of randomizers lately, they're good crack. So they are.
Resi ones?
Not just Resi, like Final Fantasy 6 and Chrono Trigger randomizers.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
See...
I'm gonna go
Undead Elf.
Undead Elf.
Mix it up. Kingleaf is dead. He's been risen again. Something like that, you know. Let's see what class I'll be.
I'm gonna go for an archer then. I'm gonna go tracker.
Tracker. Sweet.
He will be Peas Sativum.
Who do I want to be?
Right. Appearance.
Death Lord? That sounds cool.
Color. I don't know, color options is there? Like, oh well, there is actually. Hang on.
Yeah, that's one of the mods I got. More color options, so there should be a lot. I'm gonna be...
It's fuck presets. Oh, presets. Hang on. Fitness, wits, huntsman, summoning, lore master. I'm happy with that. I'll just go with what I've got. Pet Paul, yeah. Pieces Stephen. He is he heard the tales of Kingleaf. So he has, and he's grew up in a land where we heard tales of Kingleaf's heroics. But little did he know when he was sent on a quest to the tomb of Kingleaf that Kingleaf would be there himself as a skeleton waiting for him.
Using demonic powers that it's not like him.
I've never been. I'm not. Well, Archer something. I'm not familiar with anything like this. I'm never.
Yeah,
like,
you never
dexterity
range.
class.
Yeah.
I always go heavy
Battle
armor
mage?
swordsman or yeah. I'm almost ever mage, battle mage, spell sword, heavy sword. Never really the dexterity classes, you know. So I'll give it a go. But my origins, I'm gonna go. He's gonna be a soldier. No, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Like, can you pick two? Can't you? Or yeah, you can. Right. So
Probably. I'm still on my name. I don't know what to call him.
he was a soldier who worked for the Leaf Empire. Always admired Kingleaf, but the Leaf Empire recently has fallen under bad leadership, so he's become an outlaw. No, hang on, that sounds shit. That's what your man is, the main character, isn't it? The bearded guy, he's an outlaw soldier. Fuck it. Piece of Tatum. No, he's a soldier.
I just gotta go Leafius. I can never think of a name.
No,
I'm not good with
Kingleaf.
names. I know, but what? That's his title.
Well, yeah, we ban new characters, yeah.
That's his title, I mean. Kingleaf's
One
name,
Piece
what would it be?
Tatum. I don't know. Like, say, I just look up Latin stuff and looks like.
It's a shit. I'll look up Latin word for leave.
I'm gonna be a noble soldier. He was raised to praise Kingleaf's ways. See the shit we're talking about, folks. Anybody sitting there in the background going, "What are they on about?" We have our own little internal lore. So, if you watch us enough, and the more you watch, you'll probably get caught up at the speed. But even then, you'll probably be confused.
There we go. Folium. F-O-L-I-U-M. That's a Latin word for leaf.
There you go.
I'm just doing my appearance now.
What's your class again?
I'm a Death Lord.
Death Lord, and then I'm a Trekker. Fuck, that's a combo. Death Lord, yeah, Kingleaf wants to track down the guy who sled him, and he hired the best tracker in the lands to hunt down his assassins. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and just create my character, so because I didn't know what class to pick.
So, folks, I hope this is going to be an interesting little adventure for everybody. I'm excited for it. So, it's been a while since I played it. Maybe this time we'll actually finish it.
Oh yeah, I want to finish it.
I
Like,
do anticipate the episodes to be a little longer for that. So, those of you who don't like long episodes, I do apologize. For those who do like long things, this is a treat. And it's also modded, so it may not be as boring as what you might get elsewhere.
yeah, there's a mod there that lets the main story characters be custom class as well. So
You could always let them be custom class.
I know, but you needed a mod, didn't it? Well,
Nah,
there's a
you
mod
could
there
always
anyway.
you could always just choose what they want. They start off, but you could always change it anyway. It may just add the fact that you could give them all the custom stuff, but I may just leave them as they are. I don't know. Maybe we'll change it up.
Yeah.
Fucking make a ragtag group of fucking madness. Jesus Christ, Mom, pick your hair. I can see just this wee portrait changing.
It's just so many colours.
I pray to the 7 and the 8, by the old gods and the new. Waiting here all day for this pussy boy to change his hair. Come
It's
on,
just
we're
come
going
on.
to the wall.
I
We're
just
going to the wall. We don't have time for this. Skeletons don't have beards.
I know.
Or hair. The hair, that mask is cool. The blindfold. Nah, don't do that.
What, that mask? You know what?
Nah, I thought that was nice. Like, your head and your skeleton face.
Flips over the helmet. Fuck up. It's too none.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Sorry,
my
folks.
voice.
Fucking
You're
Mr.
not trying to
Vanity over here
escape, are
makes
ya?
make sure his skull.
You're not trying to escape, are
good.
you?
Better luck next time.
Try again.
I'm ready.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Hopefully
So
Archer's
mine's
fun.
intelligence, constitution, necromancer, and lore monster. Talents, opportunist, what else?
Jesus, are you not even that part yet? Peacetive, loyal follower to the Leaf Empire.
Go
Until
for-
one day, the prince, Kingleaf's son, had to change the policies. Peacetive. No, I'm not an outlaw no more. I'm just a noble soldier. Given high rank because of my high birth.
A scholar soldier. I was gonna do noble scholar, but you're a noble, so. Instruments is whatever, I don't care. Beware, playing as an undead poses on unique risks and benefits. Must veil their true selves. Yeah. Yeah. Poisoned. That's what I used to heal myself.
Yeah, that's right, don't forget about that. That's the worst thing about watching you play Pathfinder when it's not like a live stream, because when you're like confused about stuff, I'm shouting at the screen and I'm like, no!
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me.
Well, they were ready to do
Just
so.
as I'd planned.
I know.
Well, just to see plans, so she was happy.
I was shackled
Crab King's a
and
lady in
collared,
this room. She's the Crab Queen.
and sent to Fort Joy.
Again, confusing our viewers. Who's this crab they keep speaking of?
I think
what
we're
about-
just talking about cancer.
What about crab?
I'd come here to
What would
kill
you get?
God.14.
Sorry,
But instead,
fucking.
I became
the voice
part of
acting's a
their
bit loud.
story.
I know, wait till it's finished. I'm sorry, it's fine. I was just saying about Greedfall. I've noticed you haven't put up anything up any. Have you give up on that?
I haven't really given up. It's just, I don't know. I haven't really been playing anything.
I just play Greedfall in my downtime, like something. Right, so here we are. We've got a lot of characters here. What's that about?
What the fuck?
Well, we've modded it, so looks like you're in control.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to
Even
me
though I'm hosting
upstairs.
it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just-
Where's? Oh, there I am. I was wondering where I was. What's with these guys?
yeah, I'm.
Well, look what the doctor got. You're lucky they didn't notice
Listen,
just
it's
how
modded
thin
out
you were
Divinity. It's
under
supposed to be
those
different. We don't want
bandages.
a vanilla experience, so we'll see what it's offering here.
Although,
I don't know who they are,
seeing
but they're
something
with us
wrapped up
apparently.
like that, they probably thought
Are
you
they?
had the scabbing plague.
Are they just in the room with us?
Look, laugh.
Let's get our
There's,
bearings.
there's a skull talking to me.
Alright, well you do your thing then.
Better
Yeah.
keep that hood down, mind you. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
Right.
No, it's just let me know about the war hoods and stuff like that.
My first playthrough.
Right, so
Well,
get rid
my second play. Sorry, go ahead.
party management. Get rid of this. I don't want.
What's the button that highlights everything you can interact with? Do you know, like it makes everything glow so you know what's a switch and whatever? Like,
Yeah.
this room looks different, by the way. This isn't the room we usually start in. Because usually there's a Magister.
Is this a tutorial or something?
It must be different, yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, let's just figure it out. It's I've just realized it's not the same starting room.
And for some reason we have these characters stuck to us.
Nobody's following me around, like.
You have to drag their portrait and chain it up onto yours.
Aye.
But this is a lot of party members. I don't have any mods for this.
Well, let's just see what happens. Like, dude, if this turns out to be a complete failure, like, we can start another session.
I suppose.
But we'll still upload it to show the journey. Right, so I've moved the block door to the door here. I found a way out.
There's a ladder here. Are you sure you want to leave the tutorial deck? There's ladders here to leave us, are you?
Well, let's just walk about with me. This is new anyway, so let's just all go around. The thing is, though, there's voice acting, so this must be actually added to the game. We've just not realized.
Yeah. Left alt highlights stuff, by the looks of it.
What is it?
Left alt, I think, is what highlights everything.
Oh, left alt.
Did you expect a needle?
Don't forget you can move the crates and shit if you have enough strength. Or telekinesis. I remember, like, there were some things, I was playing this game for ages the first time and I didn't realize you could do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I see my escape from Fort Joy, like, it was class because they were I couldn't beat them. And as I was getting chased out, there was like a wee doorway and I moved blocks in front of it, so they had to like whack it down and I was able to like climb down ladders and escape. And I was blown away by the level of freedom and like you had to make these decisions and stuff. Because it was like hard to get out of that thinking that in sometimes the games you're always thinking the way a game would teach you. You're looking for something, but the game's completely, you have to make your own choice. Even the way that I was able to teleport the treasure chest, the teleport gloves and all, I love that. I was like, holy shit, I thought we had to find a way to get over there, but we brought the chest to us and shit. I loved it, no.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've only played this game 3 times, never finished it.
Before you can
But every
even
time
touch
I
the
enjoy
lever,
it, I
you
don't
hear
know
a
why I never
sniff and
finished
snort
it.
behind you as the snoring magister
It's just life,
mumbles
life gets in the
himself
way. You
away.
get caught up in our shit.
One bludge
And
You just forget to go back to the ship.
oh,
Oh, I should have bought it.
there's a guard over here.
So from left to right, we understand fighting. This must be definitely new.
It's just tutorial shit.
Yeah, they've added this shit, I think.
So there's a ladder at the front there and we can just leave this part.
Yeah, but we'll just do
Fight
it
this
anyway.
guy.
It's brand new to me. It's not letting me go into combat mode. Or was it? This would be
Random.
really do you know what really fucked me up the first time I played this? I did not pay attention to the environment as much as you should. See when things explode all around you and all, you're like, I shouldn't have placed my character there or something. You should have thought about it ahead of time.
Yeah.
I've made so many mistakes playing this game. But this
I
is
really
on harder
do.
difficulty. It's on harder than what we're used to, so... Not that it was easy the first time I played, but I played the second time with mods as well, and I thought it made it a lot really easy, because some of the mods, they are overpowered, like, it's definitely not fun. Okay.
That's me. What the fuck? What is going on?
You died in the fire.
I'm just so confused because it's
I
not what
know.
I remember from the game.
I know, but it's just better than going for the same shit, so right. It's, oh, here's my attacks. I'm so fucking blind. It's like, it's not giving me any fucking attacks. Right, so, right, deploy a drop, then right here. Take this! And then...
I didn't realize we were fighting this man.
We don't have any weapons yet, so I'm going to encourage the team. And then I'm going to place myself in defense mode over here. The fire's turned into smoke. The lizard lady has some knives on her, but I can't control her, can I?
Ah, it's me. Who you going to?
Are you the lizard?
No, I own the lizard.
I'm just being confused. I'm gonna no, I know you do. I'm just being stupid. Animal companion, I summon thee. Come. I choose you. Nothing happened. Hang on, did I read that right? Call one of three animal companions to the thing. Nothing happened.
Did you choose an animal?
It didn't ask me to, it just says summon one of animals. First aid, I'll just use first aid, then it's not giving me any other weapons anyway to hit him with. It's not giving me a fist strike, like, for some reason. How do I restore your main character at this point in the game?
I don't know, probably just...
Or is it just a normal attack button? Hunter Sept. Can I do it again? Doesn't seem to do anything ever, does it? I wonder if my character's not modded correctly. You know what I mean?
What does that say?
It says, Hunter's Trap says, deploy a trap which arms at the end of the round which detonates the trap, but nothing seems to be on the ground anyway.
It's probably because you're throwing it at him. Instead of throwing it on the ground.
Well, we'll go on for a little bit more to see if this actually works, and if it doesn't, we'll just
Start again.
but we'll decide.
I think I might need to verify my fails or something. That's why there's like mods that shouldn't be showing up.
No, it's fine. Some things just don't show up. It's like, it's just to do with the mods themselves. As long as the game's actually working, that's the point. It would be like...
I just don't understand who these... I just don't know who these people are. They're not even the main characters either.
Oh well, it could be a strange episode 1. If it's episode 2 has to be restarted, that's fine. Like, but I'm all up for getting free Divinity. It could be our summer fun. So like, I call animal companion. It says choose target. And if I choose a target, nothing happens. And then Hunter's Trap says deploy a trap, so if I deploy a trap. We'll see, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, let's just leave this tutorial area and get into the next part and see.
Yeah, we can always start again.
Tell them two people.
Fucking door's locked all of a sudden.
Tell them people you own. Click on the elf and tell her to stand on the button.
Oh, I forgot about shit like that. I think we're gonna have a fun time with this. I'm actually looking forward to this. It was your Pathfinder that definitely pushed me over the edge to do it. Like,
Yeah.
just the RPG style. What do you call these CRPGs? Did you say?
CRPG. Yeah.
CRPG. Yeah. Right. So hopefully.
It just stands for computer RPG.
I'm not familiar with the terms of a lot of stuff these days. I'm too old. Getting too old, losing
Empty.
the ability to keep up with shit. Even though they've been around for so long. Oh, no, these type of games are new to me. Like, what was my first type of game? I guess I can't remember. It may have been Pillars of Eternity.
A bit more chipper.
That's a hard one. I can't even play it.
Looks like that collar fits
It is
really
hard.
well.
I didn't even finish it, but I got a good bit. And
Even if I
like,
do say
I
so
found it easier than
myself.
Tyranny.
I don't see that. Like, the type thought Tyranny was easy. I beat
I
it.
couldn't get past the first main fight, the Freemium.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
I would like to be bathed and dined, please.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you're a long way from home, milord. A long way from the little bells that make footmen come a-running.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to sauce. For good.
Why is this thing around my neck, you wench?
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those sauce spells of yours? See what happens.
I'd rather not.
Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
I'm not that foolish, young
Why,
lady.
aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all, though it does look darling on you.
Oh, I'll have your head soon.
So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer your question, what this collar does is this. It makes you unable to cast sauce. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
I'm afraid your friends below deck have suffered a little accident.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
I'll make sure I'll kill her for her attitude to such a noble warrior of the Leaf Empire. Are you talking to her?
No, I was just.
Quite the
Are
mess
you able to
they
see my
made.
conversations?
Yeah, I was able to see it.
That's good. That's
I was
good.
just listening in now.
What happened in there?
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Did you know this did? Did you know the poor fellow? Can you see my decisions as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here. We'll find out who did it, one way or another.
Let's investigate. Or what about you, Kingleaf? Do you want to help them out? Where's your skeleton character?
He's standing there beside the lizard, the hood, and like the
Oh, right,
the
fair
wrapped
enough,
arms.
Fair enough.
He looks like a mummy.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I just thought he wasn't there.
Yeah, because you can't show the world as yourself as a skeleton, or people will get freaked out and try to kill you.
Tell me, why are you letting us so close to the murder scene?
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Of course I can. I'm a sorcerer after
Not with
all.
that collar on you, Aunt. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open.
I'm trying to make it
on
good
the
so it goes with the lines.
Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you.
One single gold coin.
I know. I'll tell you this. I'm no rat.
A man of principle. I get it. Wonder how you'll feel when whoever did this does it again.
I'll feel good about it.
You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Not as dangerous as us.
Right. Poetry book. Let's see. Infantry.
Like, I talk to this lizard person, tell him to fuck off. No?
No known associates. In fact,
Oh,
he
just until we
seems
get out of
quite
here, they're probably not
averse to
sticking around.
spending time.
Oh, bedrolls, try to pick one up.
I forgot about bed.
You sleep in it and it heals you.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
So we've got a murder on our hands.
They don't care about
bunch of angry magisters.
One of us would kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
I know. I believe it was a magister that did it. Like I wouldn't imagine.
We don't need to talk to the main characters because we have done all that before. But then again, people might want to hear it, so let's see.
What are you trying to hear
I'm
anyway?
talking to some guy here, so I maybe start talking this shit.
Well, I gotta talk to the person I want on my team.
Okay, so I'll let
you'd end up a prison.
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you
I'm
up
listening
and
to you,
down,
so
like
you
a
can do
farmer
me
would a
voices if you
fetching
want.
horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of
No.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy
Little does he
that.
know she's touching the great Kingleaf.
Kingleaf.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Do your special answer.
I can, but it's not what it used to be.
And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
The great thing about this game is everything's voice acted.
I know.
Not even
I can't.
all the NPCs and all.
I can't wait until that Baldur's Gate 3 is finished. I'll be good, correct?
Yeah, that's another thing I haven't even looked at. I don't want to know. I just want to.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the same. I haven't looked at anything.
I see after No Man's Sky, I've learned my lesson.
Oh, certainly. Tell me, giving shit. I take it, did you play the update?
Satin on my scarlet
Oh yeah, it's good. I love No Man's Sky now. Like, it's
a
good
most
shit.
satisfactory answer indeed.
I wouldn't mind playing like was sitting going through the galaxy again because I had a really good time.
On
with the
then to
expedition.
my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Rubbing your chin, you tell him. You're trying to recall the last time I bathed.
That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked.
So it was Kingleaf this whole time.
Let's investigate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can tailor, but you have the taste buds of
Folium.
a dung beetle, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Staring
My
blankly.
slave, of course.
In my first playthrough, he turned against us.
But I see.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah,
I suppose it
we
must
lost
take
him.
some time
Like
for the
towards
full
the end, we had
extent
to
of my
like
disheartening refusal
shit
to sink in.
backup character.
Yeah.
He turned on me like
Still.
so he did, but it was
Own
because
your
of probably because of the way I
skills,
chose
one
the
day
stations
you
and
may
stuff.
just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine.
But I think it's
One of
also
us
because
wouldn't
of
kill
I
our
had my
own.
team and all there was
They're picking
conflict
us
and
off
all.
one by one.
Can we just
Hey.
skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think
Do you want to talk to anyone, or are we going?
Mad?
You don't need to do it now.
Insufferable? Surely.
No, I'm saying, are you going to talk to anyone? Or are we?
No, I don't mind talk. I don't need to talk to them now.
tell
I've
you
seen,
if you can keep
I've
it
heard their
quiet
stories
long
a few
enough for me
times.
to
Like, so
listen.
I don't want to do it right now. I'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to them on the island. So
Yeah, right.
dare
I'll
you
wait till the island because there's
classify
plenty of
this
time to
as
recruit them.
I've seen more appetizing
Well,
things
let's
coming out of
let's
plagues.
continue our journey onwards.
Let's investigate.
There's nothing else I can
Have
make,
you ended the
Your
conversation?
Yeah.
Turnips and
It's
water
not ended for me.
are all I was
Oh,
given.
yeah, it's done. That's alright.
Unacceptable. I've never dined
Let's
on
walk
anything
in.
less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away.
Have you done this investigation before?
Well,
Yeah, but I
there
don't
has been a
remember.
murder,
I've,
Your Majesty.
I've never did it.
So,
I didn't even know it was a thing.
yeah, you can do a few small basic quests on the boat, like, so you can. Where are you? I'll stick with you so we can like listen to each other's conversations and stuff for now.
I'll follow you on this quest since you've done it before.
Oh, I don't remember. Like that's what I'm saying. I do remember doing it. I do remember the quest. I only
Oh,
came
wow.
across it the second time. Do you know what I mean? The first time I didn't know about it. Like,
So, do we just have to talk to everyone?
let's check our journal. Let me just get caught up on how things work.
Where do you get your journal up?
I know. What's the quick button for it? I didn't. It wasn't J anyway.
Oh yeah, no. Okay. Okay.
Map, hit map, and then you'll get your journal. Trouble below decks.
sing us a song? I know you can.
We were told to register with the Magistrate. We've done that. Get your bearings.
That's enough now.
Death, below decks, a sorcerer lies murdered. The Magisters will pay.
We'll pay
for
if I lead on the killer. So we
Let's-
just literally have to talk to everyone.
Let's just chill it. Well,
Because we have to hear their stories and then go back, tell the Magister who we think it is.
it's not the main characters anyway, so don't worry about them. It might be her actually.
Shoot to kill.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was it.
Turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What do you mean by those whose lives must end?
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come.
The Magisters look so cool.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I liked everything about this game. So I just my only problem was it's not the game is short, but I just wish there was more adventure, places to go.
There was more
you know.
openness.
No, not even that, just places to go. Because when I got off the island and when we got to the Reaper's Coast and like, not annoy me. After that, you went to another island, so you did, and it was like just doing shrines for the gods and stuff and all. I wanted to explore cities and all, so I wish there would have been just more lands like in DLC or something.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Baldur Gates have to offer.
Well, Baldur Gate 3 is based about a city, like this big massive city that's under attack.
Just in a city.
Well, I don't know how big the city is, and there's probably outskirts of it that you can go to, but it's...
See, all I didn't want to know what. So, right.
That's just from other Baldur Gates games.
I
That's
thought
what
it was
it's been
just gonna
about.
be a big adventure world or whatever. I don't know. I haven't played the originals, but let's continue here. So
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Right, here we go. We've got a powerful sorceress. I assume she's the last one, but I've never beat it.
No? You kill her on the beach.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. There's a part later on, you see her, and then you just kill her.
Well, she's killed Demon, so they're out of our way now.
No time for chatter. We've got to get out of here.
I don't know.
He's just dead, so let's leave him.
Yeah, I don't know what the crack was with them.
The meta's just being tutorial characters or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few things here. I'm gonna grab pumpkin soup, a bottle of wine, pumpkin soup.
Apparently cups of tea is...
Cheese bread, red snapper.
Oh, there's weapons in here. There's a bow.
Bows? Give me the bow. Because you want, see, like food stuff in games, I never really pay attention to it, but this time I do. It's like I wanted to see what brings together.
Did you get the bow? No, it's in the chest.
Did you put it back in? Yeah.
I didn't touch it.
A twig with strings, excellent.
I got a big stick.
Call that a bow. Is it this? What are you, a mage?
No, I'm a Death Lord. So like.
But what is like the? Is it mage parse?
It's necromancy. It's.
So it's magic. Oh, that's what I mean.
But not
like,
just
what's
that.
What's your like match? So
it's like he's like a big knight.
Strength and magic then.
Yeah, it's intelligence and constitution.
Yeah, so HP and magic then constitution's your HP.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, I should have took note of it
Right,
at the start
so
there.
I'm up on the upper deck. There's a dog here I can talk to. Get out of here, you cute little nut, please. Ah, yes, I am a sorcerer. I'm here to save you.
Down. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
What's the dog want?
He's just too much source and he's sad. tell me I could stop it if I could.
Like a fight, Grace. What was?
Oh, there's my sisters over here, talking to me.
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
Another
The
sorcerer!
Magister's companion doesn't blink.
What are you
frozen in
freaking out
place
about,
at
lads?
the
I'm
sight.
here. Well, you already
Finger your collar and help them. If they can get this stupid device off
Even
me.
if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't. Some crazy banshee comes screaming through, and now we got void bugs swarming up top. Sorcerer mutiny!
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix. Take out your blade.
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
I'm gonna go.
Well,
intelligence.
So your intelligence is probably higher than your wits and your strength. Depending
so-
on like, your mage. I don't know.
I failed.
The Magisters look to each other, then back to you, and unsheath their blades with a metallic zing.
Look, listen, Joel, I'm going to act like I can't see your decisions, so I can't influence you ever then.
Yeah, sweet.
Because I shouldn't have told you that even there. I would have assumed intelligence just because of the... I would have assumed that's your strongest stat. Right, so they're against us. Over here. I'm going to try this hunter's trap one more time. Right, so let's just read it. It says deploy a trap which arms at the end of the round. When detonated, the trap deals 41 whatever damage. This damage is modified by adaptation. So it deploys at the end of the round. So if I put it in front of me, so if they come towards me, it's ready to go down. My problem is I don't see it on the ground, which is worrying. That
Yeah.
Fucking picked broken characters, maybe broken class.
Hmm.
You silly bastards, we came here to save you. Because I'm a soldier noble, I'm gonna try and be like accepting of the Magisters this time myself personally. When I'm dealing with them, you can choose to deal with them whatever way you want.
Yeah.
So here animal companion again. Wait. Do you know what I mean? Fuck.
You might have picked a broken class.
We'll see, like, I mean, hopefully there's other magics, like, I don't have to rely on them skills, like, they might be just broken skills. Let's see, how do you need to do anything?
What? Why did I heal him?
He who?
I healed the Magister for some reason.
What did you
Oh
use?
fuck. Bloodsucker.
That shouldn't have...
Target
Yeah,
character
sure.
consumes blood surfaces around you, restoring vitality based on the surface. Oh. I used a healing ability on him.
That's right. Heal a tiny bit of this. If I remember correctly, did that heal at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I have first aid here, so, but I don't know
Poison.
what-
Don't forget. Just dead on yourself.
Cured, crippled. No, I don't heal status. Illness, actually. So it does. I think.
Decaying touch.
These skills for my other just like that.
Money in an empty bottle.
Good tune.
It's pretty cool, just sucking up his blood to heal.
Poison arrows can. Special arrow found.
I'm actually gonna look it up while I'm sitting here.
Items such as scrolls, grenades, and special arrows can be automatically added, right? Okay.
Cracker, yeah.
And then Stained shirt. Is that better the word in fucking prisoner ranks? Oh, stained shirt looks alright.
That's right, because I'm a skeleton, I think I can use my bony fingers to pick locks.
Nice. See, I like all the touches
Yeah.
and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Poor dog, you're the one that doesn't want to come with us. And, yeah. Listen, look.
There's a firestorm grenade, that's probably something for you. This chest.
This barrel here has another stained shirt, which is better than a rags. And my first bow, it's actually called that too. It's not in my menu. Dude, go and check your character's backpacks. They've got lots of stuff in them. You can actually different than me in your inventory menu.
There's nothing in mine. But I've just been storing stuff on it.
I just grabbed a lot from my dead character's friends.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, if you just... It's all of our characters actually. I just grabbed it all as well. Distribute it in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it?
The other people?
Yeah, grab the stuff at the end then. Corins and Alzairs. I picked up bow, which is not in my menu.
Oh my god, I'm killing myself. Accidentally lit myself on fire.
Wait, hang on. I'm not sure, maybe the icons for these might be fucked up. I picked them. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not weirdly in my menu for some reason.
That's not it.
I picked up a bow earlier and it's not in my menu, so it's weird. So it's probably mods. We gotta deal with this, folks. This is what we expect. Expect randoms. But if you've clicked on this, then you've obviously clicked on it because of the modded title. So you know what you're getting yourself into.
Did you equip it?
No, I don't know. I don't have it. It's just I picked something up called My First Bow, but it's just not in the menu, so I'll just accept it as a glitch. Right, hang on. There's more rooms to explore.
Did you put it inside a bag just in case?
Strange. No, definitely not in the bag.
Any of the PCs?
I'll go back and make sure I definitely picked it up.
Oh fuck. I went upstairs and there's a fight on me.
I didn't pick it up.
And they're dead. Poison.
It's actually no better than the twig and stick, so... And twig and stick looks better because it has leaves on it, so I'll stick with it. So,
Come upstairs quickly. Just void beans.
On the way. There's rooms down here we haven't checked, so... Found sharp rock, some wheat. Coming. Satan to the rescue. This young shishi. Fuck you, Peaspod. What is your crack? You need to get this guy down. You need to get him down. Right, sweet. Right, please, don't get closer. I can't even move out of his way because he'll get the hit.
Oh, opportunity attack?
Yeah. If they have one of those, I'm not sure these guys have one. But don't forget, it's on harder as well. So.
I keep forgetting it's on tactician to be honest.
Well, not harder. See, see, I know he was getting. I need to get it in.
Can you use a resurrection spell or something?
I don't want to waste it here. That's what I'm saying. Just.
If you res me in the poison, I'll heal look, and then I could beat him up, and then I res you if you die. Oh, I'm alive again.
Courage to get both bit of health. Not much, like that. He gets better with time. I survived it, did it? No, I did.
I might be able to heal you as well.
No, focus on him. Don't worry about
Oh, no, after. Or suppose we can just sleep.
Oh, no, because I guess it's the end of the tutorial anyway. Unless we beat these ones.
I know there's more. Remember, you had to go under and save the main characters.
Fuck it, you don't need to do that. They survive either way. It just gives you a little bit of different dialogue on the page. It's not worth doing. Well, as far as I remember.
Experience?
You're in a tight spot. Flee if you wish. Take my hand.
That guy's so mysterious looking.
That's what I'm saying. My guy's like, who is this mysterious person? It's the corpse of Kingleaf. Going under the name of fucking Larian.
There you go.
Thank you, these strange powers.
I sucked the blood off the ground and put it in your system.
Exactly. I'm like,
give you AIDS.
It's the vaccine in this world. Just suck it off the ground. for Voidvid. Right, let's go.
But
my obstacles. Oh, I picked them all up. Hold on. They're too heavy.
Yeah, throw it on the fire.
Shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't know you could do stuff like that. And seeing you discover that you can, you're like, oh.
I know.
You're like, shit, I've been playing this wrong the whole way. Right, well, the guy just screwed. Bit of money. Can we steer the ship? No! What are we doing here?
Over here to the lifeboat.
Lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
Oh fuck, what happened?
You do it.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
I'll let the dwarf a yellow belly card.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Fulcrum and Lucius was a noble man. It's not gonna lead poor people to die. You also wanted to get your revenge on this woman, so murder her while she's knocked out. How the tables have turned.
The Magister lies on the floor.
You gonna murder her? That's right. Me being an elf, I can eat limbs and get the memories of the person.
Enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him.
Are you muted?
A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard.
Yes, sorry, I was muted by mistake, yeah. Yeah, sorry. No, I was saying I thought only elves could eat people.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
On this very ship, crouched in a corner,
Yeah.
hugging your knees.
It's just hard to tell.
A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She reaches
So
out the
was
memory's
I.
end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself.
I think it was that woman.
Like overgrown cockroaches to me.
Use skill, agility.
I'll yield to none.
Right, piece of team. Gotta learn to get into the range positions. You're not an upfront fighter. God damn it. I'll have to get used to that.
Yeah.
Because even when I play a mage, I'm almost foolishly putting them up front, thinking I keep forgetting about the ranged. I'm always like someone's getting in close.
I've got your back.
Who is this mysterious fighter? He feels oddly familiar. Get in, I say. Take that, centipede demons. I don't know what the world's worried about, like.
Weirdness is coming for them.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to...
Right, lads, you can think full time, or whatever you call them to this. I wanted to leave you.
Fulham.
Fulham. Let's go. Seems like only one of them decided to want to live. Alright, how's the rest now? Is that everyone?
Never leave someone behind.
Very well.
We need to wait.
Why are we waiting now, kid? Shit, now this is what you get when you wait. I don't like the
You
water.
bitch! I know the water is terrifying.
So I'd be brave in situations, but I wouldn't be going below deck to save people on a single ship. I'd be like, no, I'm out of here. Nothing terrifies me more than the unknown of the sea. I'd rather go into deep space than
I have plans for you, child. Right.
It's the god of loot.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
I will point out, folks, if our character classes do end up being too broken to continue, we will create new ones, but we will pick up from Fort Joy, so we won't make you watch that again. The tutorial. So
yeah,
if we do start episode 2, maybe, and it's different, it's just a character change.
I think there's a mod that you can get that lets you respec.
Yeah, well that's fair enough. We could spec actually. Yeah.
And then just do it from our instead of having to.
It just
everything
concerns
over
me
again.
about that 100 trapped animal companion, just not.
Made short bloody work of our ship.
These dead bodies. I hope these aren't our party forever.
I know, like, what's this about?
Like, I don't want a bunch of randomers, because then there'll be no fucking character quests. Right, so, fuck it, we'll see what happens. Like I said, episode 2 will start fresh here. So episode 2 will start fresh here with new characters, if need be. There's going to be a lot of mod chests around here, dude, with lots of spells on them.
See, party formation, party management. There's dismissed from party underneath your name from my screen. Does that mean that kicks you out of the party as well, or do you want me to hit it and see what it does?
I think that I have it for you too. I think it means kick from the game.
But you're hosting it, so why would I be able to kick you?
It has dismissed from party for you too.
Do you want to save it and just test it?
I don't think we should worry about it. I'll hit it for you, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there we go, they're gone.
So they're gone?
Yeah.
I hit it on you just. Listen, we'll worry about it, we'll see, because we might be able, once we get the other characters, you might be able to get an option to just like replace one. All these people around here, folks, so these people are usually in the main game. These are modded people, and what they do really is you trade with them. and they have really most of the skills in the game. But that's for those who want to just get overpowered from the get-go. Not that you really can, because if you see, they are quite expensive. And money in this game is not something you can just stockpile, so it has to be spent wisely. So, do you know what? Since they are worth money and you just can't just grab a bunch of free spells, Kingleaf, I wouldn't have no objection to ban spells of these people if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, because I
If you
remember
have the
last
money.
time. Yeah, because I remember last time I think these were free. You could just grab them. Do you know what I mean? If you just wanted to play with them and shit. But so it could be interesting. There's a big giant spider creature here. I've never seen this before.
Peppa.
I can talk to it, yeah, so I'll talk to it. Let me talk to it and you can listen to me. Have you got Pet Pal?
No, it's just...
That's good, because that'd be stupid if we both took it. I took it. So I'll talk to it and you can listen to me then, because I can
It
talk
probably
to it.
doesn't say anything.
Oh, it just, it's a salesperson too, so it gives you Summon Cannot Swarm, Raise Zombie Crawlers, Locust Swarm, Poison Fang. Sounds good for you. Stuff like that. But we'll worry about this later, because we definitely don't have enough money to even think about this, so...
I'm just trying to figure out which one's mine.
Don't worry about it, like, I mean, you can customize yourself, don't forget, as you're leveling up. Because some spells, like I remember with the mods as well, I mean, some spells required specs in a couple of
The
classes.
child has a small mirror
So
in his
it's gonna,
He holds
it'll
it
be
up
interesting at
loudly.
least. Like, so even here, there's a chest for the priest, but the priest has a bunch of question marks for their books, so I'm imagining the
The
priest
child
isn't
considers your statement.
working.
You're weird.
Unless there's
Are
just
you
no
a
icon for the
sorcerer?
books themselves, but we'll
One of
continue
those
on.
guys that brings
So
the bad
Whisper
void
Word,
things here.
sight range indicator, suspect.
The child looks at you straight on,
Whisper Word and
unafraid,
short stick.
searching
We'll
the
grab stuff, 'cause
shadows
I feel
cloaking
like I
your
have to do a bit of
face.
crafting in this
He
one.
lifts his mirror to his
And
nose.
then a devastating strike skill book that I found on the floor.
I guess
Definitely
they're
not
wrong
something I'll be able to use. I
or
don't think.
crazy.
There's Chell over here talking to me.
It's better here than inside. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already.
Picked up skill.
I guess now they're cured.
Oh,
And maybe
please,
they're
the tables
waiting
at
for
the
me
bottom
back
for
at
this one.
home.
So
you
warfare.
didn't
Do you have
die.
warfare? Has any skills?
No,
Well, to be fair,
not
this
that I
one
know.
This one requires warfare level 4, so I'm not worrying. It's,
There isn't anywhere
if you are
safer.
talking to
That's
someone,
what I mean.
and there's
You'll
dialogue on the
see.
screen and I'm not with you, just say, so I don't like over chat on your side of things. Do you know what I mean? I'm running for any viewers you have.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's
So if you are just talking away, just say it's dialogue. Got Void Woken over here, dude.
Yeah, it's just still trying to figure out my class.
They've made it to shore indeed. There's a sneak option in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
I couldn't tell you. So
Just
check
got
S?
hotkeys.
No.
Nah, try this. I'll go to the. Oh, I've got into a fight if you want to come and help me out here. It's fire arrows. Gonna try these out. Get you on my side. Cause we bird of burning. Can I use a bit of poison arrows? I don't think poison arrows would actually be any good against the void woken.
Well, you could shoot
try
me.
Knockout arrow. I've knocked you down. So
They
I've
could
got
be heal arrows on me. From a distance.
Healing arrows are so stupid. It's where's my health? So just gonna strike you with. I have to remember it's on a higher difficulty, so a bit of help here just in case. And they're both around me, so I do need help. They aren't hitting hard, like, but I'll not last another turn. Kingleaf, a new challenger has arrived.
I can't get there, but.
Foley, cap stuff down the Kingleaf from this run.
I got
Did
healed
you heal
you.
me?
Yeah.
That's not what you did. Right.
That's all I could do.
Like, the only thing I can do is encourage us both. Can't move out of the way without taking damage. Is there any way to bring the camera down to your level, or just zoom in and out? You know, like in Dawn of War, you can maybe load and you can like.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's just zooming in. Oh, sorry, no, I was just wondering if you could closer. And we've got level ups. Just gonna ignore them over character.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
I like that your characters actually communicate between each other.
Yeah, see, like games that don't do that. Like,
Even for custom characters as well, it's nice.
True. Okay, let me see what my options here are. It's being the cause of the shipwreck. I just want to get out of here. Like, they're animals and they deserve to be slaughtered
They're
like
just
animals.
Easy enough to euthanize.
The men, the women, even the children. It's the corruption of the dead Kingleaf. He's turning Peace to evil.
This is no time to linger.
Do it.
More of these things could still show up.
Did you get the choice to choose that?
Yeah, we're talking to each other.
I fuck. Yes, just as you were saying it. Yeah, no. I'm getting wrapped up in my own wee world here. So I'm
no.
Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
Have you got a hood on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my guy doesn't know you're undead yet.
There we go, I can hide the hood.
What the fuck?
I can trust you because we help each other out in that boat.
And then it's like, what the fuck?
I'm Kingleaf.
Your skull looks like the skull of Kingleaf. There's no wagons to tell you.
Oh yeah, we'll have level up here.
True, yes, I just said that. Level ups. So, folks, let me see. As an archer, finesse seems like something that would be. Finesse increases your damage with finesse-based weapons. Finesse-based weapons is a bow, isn't it? Yeah. Skills with finesse. So, I'll take one of that. Intelligence, discernment, duration, constitution, memory, wits. I'll take a bit of HP then, constitution. Are you leveling up?
Yeah.
I mean, explain your thought process as well. It makes it interesting for your viewers.
Well, I just went.
I know I'm just because I'm talking over, like, you know what I mean. So I'll quickly finish mine. So I've done finesse and constitution. For my combat abilities, then I'll take a point here. Let me see, huntsman, summon. Do you know what? I'll put one in ranged because I haven't found any magic yet, so I'll keep something. See, in terms of things like persuasion, it would make sense for only one of us to focus on that. So, do you want to be the persuader, or should I?
You can do it.
I'll be persuasion then. So this would make sense then for us both to be putting shit into that and wasting skill points, and there's no talents. So that's my level up done. If you wanna.
Mine was intelligence, constitution, necromancy, and lore master.
Let me see. Lore master is good for identifies items. Yes, that's right. Remember that one. Telekinesis is actually pretty good for getting things from far away. Gives you of time, but then again you could use teleport and shit. I just like the options, I love it. Right, I'm stuck in walk mode. How do I get out? That's alright, I'm out of it now. Right, Fulfum, you strange creature, let's go.
There's
Don't
that
remember
thing.
that.
It's new.
I don't remember his, it's not new. I remember Sir Laura, I don't remember him having a voice.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great Acorn servants. Quite right. Very impressive.
I worshipper of one of the truth, like a saint of the Leaf King, the
Yeah.
acorn.
But that is no reason to trust it.
It's one of the saints of the Holy
Giants
Leaf.
like that destroyed our forests.
It's apostle.
They are the very
Oh, the
reason
mighty
the
one.
great acorn is returning in all its wrath.
It's you. The squirrels referred to Kingleaf as the great acorn. The squirrel race.
What?
The lowest connecting.
Me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I? Oh, I see. Devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorn's vile servants.
I absolutely don't remember any of this, but I remember him. I don't think he had these lines.
We need only follow in its big,
Could be wrong.
wide shadow and be safe.
I quite enjoy this strange squirrel. You're welcome to follow in my shadow, quite indeed.
Gads! It speaks our tongue, Quercus. As before. What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Solora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the
you're one of
giant.
them.
I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste.
Kingleaf's like, what the fuck's it? What are you doing? You're just talking to a squirrel. It's like, indeed. You've lost your ability to talk to the animals since you died. So you have. You might regret it because you can take that skill. So maybe for our journeys you decide, but then it would be pointless for you to take it. To be fair, like if I can do it.
Hold on.
Just a waste of a talent point. So it would be.
The red prince is over here. Let's see if we can actually take him.
Like, see
and
when I
get
first
rid of
played-
someone.
That's what I'm saying. When I first played this with Clara at the time as well, so he was talking to animals, so I had to rely on her and all to do that bit and shit. And you actually would get like different bits of information.
Yeah.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about
Say
with the
your name.
graceful ease of a dancer.
Or even just a
Greet him heartily.
Just even just a bit of him.
Say he's glad that he survived the shipwreck.
I did survive, yes.
Give Kingleaf
And
a voice as
chances are I
well.
wouldn't have had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that
Just a bit of crack,
dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you were glad to be a help.
So
Doesn't stand too
try
badly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Try and read that bit beforehand in your head and then just say the line.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away.
You don't have to. Like, I'm just trying
It just comes in a.
I'm just trying to.
I can do it. It just comes in. It just has to come to me.
Nothing
For the
further.
people watching, like as well.
Wonder what he plans to do
You
next.
really
Is
must know
what
I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me.
Tell me.
What do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
I see the memories of my childhood.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire.
Before you continue, Laura, I'd just be funny if you could do Kaiba's voice, like, so, because I'm doing Yugi's. Like, because the skeleton
No
looks like
way.
he talks like Kaiba.
Kaiba's not a voice I've ever been able to do.
I picture the palaces that
I don't have the
Like, what
the
do you
roughness to it.
Like, what are you gonna pick? And I'll try and do it for you. What one are you gonna pick? Just so you.
The second one.
That's a rather specific vision. Why an empire?
Of course, it's rather specific.
Oh
Quite
well, no, it's only a bit of
obviously, I'm
crack. I
musing
don't want to
over
do
the
it all
very
for you, so you have to do your own.
empire
Maybe
that I
you'll
lost.
practice.
Suddenly,
That's alright. I was
having
talking
all the air
to
of being
something to
deeply
do.
offended, he stares
Not
at
that
you
I'm
with
actually.
utter
I don't mind doing
I'm
voices. It's like I said, this just has to come to me
Well,
naturally.
don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you
Being put on
really
a spot
tell
just
me
doesn't
you
help.
don't know who I am?
A red
The
lizard,
scholar.
that can only mean the notorious Red Prince.
The very
Ah,
same.
his cards are amazing.
I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Fed him to travel with you.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all.
Yeah, I also have a good relationship with the lizards. That's why.
Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not
trees are
disclose
sacred to
right
lizards
now,
because they're rare
it
in
is
the desert.
imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the
We
mystics
hear legends
my
of the
time.
Leaf Empire, and the place
I've
with
reason
much
to believe
shade.
one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Promise
Jolly
him.
good.
Before we go, I'm going to tell him that I'm actually undead.
Oh,
Or
so you actually hear
I
that last night?
casually ask him how he feels about the living
The
impaired.
undead? Like your good self, you mean? Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me? But don't worry.
It shouldn't fool
I've
anyone.
studied
to
the
be
arcane
fair.
arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. In fact, I prefer the exceptional in all things. Your secret is safe with me. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What
Yeah,
say
so
you?
you can't change them.
Do-
It's usually
do
a
not
fighter.
take
Like,
my
but
elegance as a
let's
mask
change it
of
up.
frailty.
Let's not make
Let's
it
see
a
what
remake.
there
My
is.
blows shatter
people are probably sick
shields, and my
of
thrusts
seeing the normal sick
pierce
people, like-
armor. If a warrior you need, the warrior you'll have.
An arrogant lizard. He's a lord of an empire. The Lizard Empire. Kingleaf's back and he's pissed. Kingleaf's back and he's pissed, and now he needs Inquisitors. Do you know what I mean? Or Executioner. No, the Inquisitor is actually shit. I was one of them before. I didn't enjoy it, like,
Very well.
personally.
Picked a knight
Onwards
from
then to victory or death.
A knight?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what he is anyway.
Yeah, but
Do you know what I mean? Sword and
The
shield.
Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty,
You're a
Your
king.
Royal Highness,
I know.
or if you're feeling
Well, you were a
particularly
king 50
frivolous,
years ago. You
my
died
lord.
50 years ago in Great Battle.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out
By the
of
way,
luggage,
YouTube
so you
listeners,
won't
we
be
are making up our
required
own
to carry
lore
my
as we go.
belongings.
Just to reiterate that.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in
Kids are like,
mind.
what is this crab and
See
leaf
to
shit
it,
they
we'll
keep
pick up
on
the
all
rest
about?
as we go.
learn about the
Trust me,
game's
this is
lore
lore
while
going
also
back
making up
years,
our own.
Let
our own
us be
personal
off.
lore. Like, at the end of the day, we always said if we ever make a game, like,
Oh my god, how many party members can we have?
we need to get rid of the others. Are you done? This is like when your mother meets someone when you're out shopping and you have to sit and listen for it. Right. I don't know who I'm going to take on board yet. I'm definitely not taking Sybil because I've always taken her. The reason being, I always like her. She clashes with him. So she doesn't think.
What about Fane?
Maybe. Another undead on the
Black
team.
cat. Some would see this as
Undead's
noble.
definitely a class
An animal,
I
black
don't
cat to
use,
talk
I
to.
never use. Like, do you want me to talk to it? Where is it?
It's in the bush. At your feet.
Here it is. Yeah.
I get? Hey, stop following me.
Are you feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Pray tell me, where have you come from?
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Strange creature. Give your character Solid Snake's voice because he sounds like he's a skeleton.
I've spotted something.
There we go.
Bad road. Found bad road.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel.
Yeah, find out what Secret
Can we
Pal.
dig in this game? Yeah, digging in spots. So I'll take out shovel.
One must
Lizards can do it with their claws.
Oh, there you go. Well, just in case you're never nearby, at least I have a shovel to do it.
I got a bow and leather armor if you want.
And I've got like a squirrel friend that just follows me about.
I sent you a bow and leather armor.
Let me see. Piece of two. Some of my characters at the bottom of the list. Can I move them up? Because my mouse wheels.
For next time, verified.
Yeah.
For next time, just verify this, your files integrity, and it probably should get rid of them other mods. Fiends in here.
Leather armor. Equipped, please. Right. Is there dyes in this game, or are we condemned to the colors we find? I remember there being dye, maybe.
I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember Daz.
During bow, I can certainly equip that. No leaves on it though, shame. Right, where's north? Alright, sent out north. Map it, let me see.
Fiends over here. Have you?
I'll grab him. Because I've actually not really done his...
I don't think anybody else that I know.
Again, I haven't even completed the game, but I do remember completing Sybil's main quest the first time.
Approaching, you hear a profane rumble from the undead beast.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Would you please explain to me what you're doing?
No! Stay back! Actually, you don't seem half as threatening as those creatures in red. Run along, won't you? I have business to attend to.
I'm usually the one grabbing loot from dead bodies. Anything nice?
Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face.
Ooh.
A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body.
Delicately but viciously.
To hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
I've been hanging out with an undead before. On this ship, you see. I've never seen quite a skull like that.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an eternal, and you are not. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent.
Explains why Kingleaf is still walking around as a corpse then. He was an eternal king.
At least from this realm. As for the others...
We'll have two arrogant people joining our team.
There's an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil field.
Yeah, let's have a team of dicks.
Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Aristocrats.
Right. An eternal? Isn't she one of the Egyptian gods?
Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one.
You sound like you belong on the left.
I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice.
Yes.
We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again.
Two people who want empires in our team.
Do you believe they may be in the Shadow Realm?
Well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory.
It's just the fucking different realities of the crab god merging. Things seem familiar.
Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them, wherever they are.
I could use a cunt like you.
I
Would
suppose,
you like to come along?
circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nod. Let's
While
see.
we
What's
are
my
conversing,
options?
of course, the
Right,
arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow.
Okay,
Much
let's see what
magic.
arcane arts that I
I
have.
was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still doing
Summoner
whatever it
could be
is you
cool.
used to do. What
Hmm?
speciality
A
would you
summoner could be
prefer?
cool. But we might-
Conjurer. Conjurer, you mean?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's up to you, obviously. There's a scene it there.
No, I do always like the idea of
I could do
summoning
that with
allies.
one hand behind my spine.
That can be
Now,
really
shall we get
beneficial.
on? There is rather
Especially
a
now
lot
in a
to
harder
see.
mode. Let's settle it then. You will
Splendid.
summon an undead army for me.
Very well.
Hopefully
Let's be
an
off.
army of plant creatures. Doesn't have to be necessarily undead since I'm not a conjurer. I mean, I'm not a necromancer. Right, so Finn, which one are you here? I'm going to attach you up here to me. Oh shit. Right, so I'm getting confused here. Party management, 2 seconds. Finn isn't even in the party. For some reason, the red prince is on my side of the party. In the party management. Is it the red prince? I don't even know.
Yeah, the red prince is mine.
Where's Finn then? I have access to him in the infantry. Just nowhere else. I suppose that's all that matters. I've made him a summoner, right? So nothing we can use just yet.
Can't talk now.
Just gonna read his notebooks in case maybe there's a skill point hidden in one of them. Can't remember if skill points are hidden in books in this game.
Neither can I, to be honest.
So Piece of Tatum's real weirdo around here. Like he's just walking about with 2 skeletons and a lizard. What a makeshift band we have here, right? How do you select everybody at once? Right, spec space, right? Sweet. So where to? I'll leave it to you.
Just towards the town, I guess.
No, hang on a minute. How can you select both your characters? Because he's not on my sidebar, so I can't really.
I don't know. I think we might have to verify our field integrity.
We'll finish this episode off to see how far we can get without it being a problem. But again, when we come back next time, we will be starting off either where we are or just on this island again with characters that work. But we assume these mods would just work fine since there was no errors and still they all seem to load okay in the menu. But nothing groundbreaking right now, it's just maybe the sidebars a bit cluttery.
I know nothing.
Stay back.
I'm trying to move my character up.
Stay silent.
And if I go
Our
to like,
God
see if you go
will
to your party management.
Oh, in a conversation right now, but yeah.
Oh, 2 seconds. I'll join your conversation then. Are you in the conversation with the Magister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas the Hammer.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Quietly muse that if they wanted to keep their landed magisters in check at once, the spectacle is the way to do it.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years.
See, in the first Divinity, do you play as his father? Are you supposed to be his father?
I don't know. I know nothing about it.
Yeah. I know nothing about it ever. I'm surprised I didn't come across it before. Because I came across this by pure accident as well. That's what I did.
Dallas?
I remember seeing the trailer going, I can't believe I've never knew about this.
Yes,
it was exactly the kind of game I wanted to play.
Yeah, sure.
We're done here.
Remember talking about it in your house before it was out. Excited for it.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
I can't get the flu in the fucking middle of winter. I mean, summer.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Right. Oh, I get to say something. See, I'm going to be a loyal soldier. Magisters are part of the Leaf Empire. They're just being corrupted by the crab at the minute. Harsh times require harsh measures.
Harsh times require harsh measures.
He says it for me.
She was a lizard, yet a magister.
Fuck's sake.
No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
This always happens. I'm always the one that gets
These creatures
skipped.
are so prone to violence. Naturally,
Yeah,
the weaker
that
specimens
has been a thing since the first time I played it. No. The character doesn't say his words. Fian, like here, nobody's asked you. Oh well, you don't need to hear it. Just say it. That's why I said it out loud. Here we are. We've arrived at our prison. Welcome to Australia, boys.
Pretty much, for fuck's sake.
I find any bread. I want
Oh,
to
it's back. I'm talking to you, Cat, here if you want to join in.
And listen.
Oh, it just says what's going on and it's ended. Okay, that actually triggered without me. Do we want this guy with us?
Have you cud?
See, to make it fair, that you picked your character, so I picked mine, so you get a choice of the next main character in your team.
Isn't that only 2 at 1 each?
Well, I think we get 1 each, 3 each.
Well, that's because of the mod. Yeah, so we have our characters.
Yeah, we usually get 2 each.
I will not.
There must be a way to get rid of
I don't.
these
That's
fucking
what I'm
dead.
saying. I think we'll have to verify our files because it's some old mod that isn't actually uninstalled. Because I just flicked through my mod list and I don't have any mods that adds in characters.
Well then, we can call the episode here, and then for next time we can
Yeah.
have more files. But So we'll leave it here, folks, and we may or may not be these exact same people when we come back, but if not, we will be starting off. We could just start off here, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we could just with a new class set, because it does seem like things are a little bit messed up, just the amount of mods we used. If you do like this and the mods are something you want to know, just give us a message to either me or Kingleaf on our channels, and we'll put a list in the description. So, but we'll be back with this next time, so this will be a weekly thing. I hope. Because there are longer episodes, and we'll make it a wee event, because I feel like playing through this slowly, reading out the dialogue, reading stuff, you know. Having a good time with it. So if this is your kind of thing and you're up for a long run, this is the place to be. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with either Peaspod and Fulfium, or whatever you call me again, Fulfium, or 2 new warriors. I'll probably keep my same name. Just
yeah, I'm probably gonna keep the same character.
But I hope it's been fun. It's been fun for me anyway. I'm super into it already. So
Your grift teaches you to bully
again,
others.
later.